The DCS expansion project is an investment of 22 million Belize dollars to expand the production of direct consumption sugar, which is food-grade sugar that is ready for consumption by the customer.
I think it's a project that perhaps brought the whole idea of direct consumption sugars into a common vocabulary and as a part of regular conversations with people. And to a large extent, it really represents the sustainability of the industry.
Today, BSI is announcing an investment project worth 22 million Belize dollars at Tower Hills Sugar Mill to almost double existing capacity to produce these sugars. The investment should also improve the mill's grinding rate to enable the mill to grind 1.35 million tonnes of sugar in a 26 crop period. While this is always subject to the weather and smooth running factory, as we all know, and also to be fed by consistent high quality cane supply, this is the intention of the investment.
One of the driving forces for this particular project came about as a result of the impending changes in the European Union sugar market. As of next year, the European Union will be opening up the sugar trading regime to allow beet sugar to be sold in the European market as well.
So the strategy is to become less reliant on raw sugar and produce more DC sugar where we can attract better prices.
What the project will aim to do is to convert a percentage of our raw sugars into direct consumption sugars that are packaged and fit and ready for direct consumption.
Originally, this factory was built to be a raw sugar factory where you produce raw sugar, and raw sugar is a sugar that you would need to reprocess. Now, with like I said, with the changing times, we need to do sugars that you can eat direct. Therefore, that entails a lot of changes in the processing system.
Presently, the expansion is dealing with the most critical parts, right, that we need to start the 2017-2018 crop, which is expansion of the boiling house, right, and we need to tie that up along with the other equipments in the boiling house so that we can start the expansion, right. Following that, we have the molasses storage tank, a 5,000 metric tons molasses storage tank, which is also one of the critical components of the project.
And in addition to that, we're going to have a conditioning unit by the sugar houses where the sugar will be conditioned and have it ready for packaging so that it be real attractive and good for human consumption straight away. We also need to, because of that, we need to have more storage space for the packaged sugar.
Expanding and increasing the storage capacity at BSI will allow us to be able to at least have a bit of buffer in terms of how much stock we can carry at any one time. But one of the bigger advantages that it will give us is that it will allow us to be able to spread our sales and shipping program out throughout the year so that we can then be looked at as a consistent year-round supplier of sugar.
Other benefits include us being able to have because we're expanding the boiling house, we will have increased capacity to mill more cane per day. We expect our milling rate to improve by around 200 tons per day. We also expect that our consistency of milling rate will improve as well, which is a benefit to everyone.
This is really a beneficial project. We have a really good commercial agreement with our cane farmers where we share the revenue of sugar, of all the sugars that we produce. And what that means is that we don't only share raw sugar revenues, we share all the 5 types that we will be producing: plantation white, demerara for CARICOM, demerara for EU, Canadian demerara, and the local brown.
El producto ya refinado que va a tener mercado abierto en el Caribe, en Canadá, en la Unión Europea, bajo Demerara Sugar, tiene mejor valor, mejor precio y eso en realidad es lo que queremos con nuestro producto final.
The project really benefits the entire industry and the country of Belize at all levels, from the cane cutter to the cane farmer himself, the workers that work in the field, to the cane truck drivers, to the mill and the company itself. If we have a healthy industry, the rest of the country benefits.
In terms of the economy, the investment obviously is good for the country. It's a direct investment taking place to expand the production of DC sugars in the mill. So that's money being obviously pumped in. You will have that benefit trickling down to the wider community.
As a country, as a developing country, that can be significant because it means that the contribution of the sugar industry to GDP will continue to be significant at a time when so much is changing, so much is still uncertain.
La inversión viene cayendo a su momento adecuado. Yo veo esta inversión como una esperanza para los productores. Yo soy un productor. El equipo que trabaja con nosotros son productores también. Y es por ese motivo que nosotros estamos viendo esta inversión como una esperanza para nuestra industria.
Well, the first benefit that I see is an overall benefit that I think BSI is looking at the well-being of us, the workers, the farmers, the whole country. And so that is a big one. I think, not any company that you will hear, they want to actually make expansions like of this magnitude.
From my perspective, I think it's a good demonstration of seeking growth and seeking improvement in the industry. I think allocating a budget of this magnitude, I think, does show that there is confidence in the BSI team to execute and to continue making good quality sugar.
Quisiera yo mencionar que como productor, como líder de asociación, nosotros apoyamos 100% la inversión que se está haciendo de los 22 millones y esperamos seguir trabajando de mano a mano con el ingenio y que sigan viniendo inversiones similares para la prosperidad de la industria cañera aquí en el país.
First of all, I would really like to thank the ASR board for funding this project in Belize and for the strategy in which this is being implemented. Belize is really a small country, and if we do things efficiently and with strategy, it can really have a high impact.
Estoy y estamos de parte de mi zona muy agradecidos por lo que está pasando y lo que va a pasar. We are confident que sí lo va a ser posible para nosotros.
I give my full support to this project. I mean, this is good for us. Not only for me, it's good for the whole country, the country as a whole. This is a good project and I give it my full support.
Claro que sí, yo como chairman y como productor, yo estoy agradecido de esta inversión que viene hacia esta industria.
This investment is definitely something that I encourage, embrace, and welcome.
Yes, I can safely say that I am one of those employees that are fully in support of this project. I endorse it and I applaud all the efforts that BSI and all its counterparts are doing.
And so I, for one, am overwhelmed with excitement about the potential that's ahead of us with regards to this project, and I fully support it, and I'm 100% committed to doing my part to help make it materialize.
I, Nathanael Eck, support this investment.
I, Olivia Abeles, Cane Farmers Relations Manager for BSI, support this direct consumption sugar project.
Audio Jungle.